Which wheels are no longer rolling away? Honda cuts output? We'll tell you where. One company rides the ups and downs of micromobility and more. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Harris. Welcome to Auto News Now. Coming up, more on those headlines for you. But first, our lead story. Toyota has finally found a fix to keep wheels from falling off of its new bZ4X EV crossover. The world's biggest automaker started to recall the crossovers in June, just 2 months after it went on sale. Globally, some 2,700 units were affected. The callback also affected the Subaru Solterra, a rebadged version sold by Toyota's partner. Toyota's chief technology officer says production of the remedied bZ4X is set to resume this week, and sales in Japan will restart the last week of October. U.S. sales will also reopen shortly. Honda is ready to cut car output at 2 Japanese plants this month. 2 lines at Honda's Suzuka plant in western Japan will cut production by about 20%, while its assembly plant in Saitama Prefecture, north of Tokyo, will lower production plans by about 40%. The cuts come as the company battles with persistent supply chain and logistical problems. They include delays in receiving parts and issues with COVID-19 outbreaks and semiconductor shortages. You can read more on these stories in our newsletter, The Daily. To subscribe, go to the More section on our website and click Newsletters on the left side of the screen. Our Next Energy is expanding. The company known as One plans to invest $1.6 billion to turn a building in suburban Detroit into a battery cell plant in 2024, and will begin production of lithium iron phosphate cells and battery packs. One signed a multi-year lease for the nearly 660,000 square foot building in Van Buren Township. Production is expected in the second half of 2024. Company officials hope it will reach full capacity in 2027. Here's CEO of Our Next Energy.
What we're looking forward to is now the factory is announced, is solidifying the capacity allocation, which will be the very next step. Is now that we've announced the factory, we're going to be looking to drive clarity into where we're allocating the volume of the factory.
GM Financial will have to pay up, but by how much? $3.5 million to be exact. The Justice Department says the payment is to resolve allegations that it violated a U.S. federal law that provides certain benefits and protections to eligible service members. The company was accused of violating the Service Members Civil Relief Act by illegally repossessing 71 service members' vehicles and improperly denying or mishandling over 1,000 vehicle lease termination requests. GM Financial is a wholly owned subsidiary of General Motors that provides financing for vehicle sales and leases. GM Financial did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Now let's hear about micromobility provider Spin. The company is riding the ups and downs of micromobility, but now is looking to take a ride into profitability. The company is planning several initiatives. One deals with the lack of loyalty among most scooter riders. Spin's focus: location, location, location. Spin developed rider analytics software to help place scooters in strategic locations. It also is one of the first companies to swap batteries on their scooters. This saves the company money and ensures scooter batteries are more fully charged. Spin also worked with micromobility product developer Tortoise to create a 3-wheel scooter that provides more stability and can be remotely controlled. But many of these initiatives come from a need for change. As Spin CEO Philip Rankin says COVID greatly impacted the micromobility field.
With work from home, less traffic, less commuting, less going into the city center, less going into restaurants, bars, etc. The typical use case for e-scooters, for bikes, or also for car sharing, obviously was significantly reduced.
Rankin says transportation changed, and Spin followed suit. That's all we have today for Auto News Now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AutoNewsTV and online at autonews.com for updates from our reporters all day, every day. I'm Laura Harris. Have a great night, and I'll see you all next time.